Welcome back to the Whiskey Couch. My name is Gustav and you are watching Whiskey Tasting and Food Pairing Review number 240. The third and last in this short series of three very interesting whiskies that I'm reviewing. The first one was the Glencadam 15, and then the previous video, the Glenallachie 12. You can see the gift boxes here behind me. And today, Aberfeldy, 12-year-old from the Aberfeldy distillery, founded in 1846, situated in the southern Highlands. Let's see, there we go, right there. So this is the lowlands here, the Highlands Speyside. So you're looking Aberfeldy, and that was the Glencadam, and then of course the Glenallachie in the Speyside region. Aberfeldy, owned by John Dewar and Sons, part of the Bacardi group. And there we go. This is the very interesting and complex label on this bottle. It quite intriguing. It grasps your attention, and you just want to go for it and see what's going on here. Equally interesting, the gift tube. So there we go, Aberfeldy 12-year-old whiskey, matured in oak casks for 12 years. No particular specified information that I could find. This was of course bottled for the first time 20 years ago, which is not that long. And of course the Aberfeldy single malt is found in most of the Dewar's blends. So only a very small portion is actually bottled as an Aberfeldy single malt. But the sad part for me, and this is just for me personally, I really can't tick all the boxes from the get-go. Chill filtration, can't tick the box because it's chill filtered. And for me, I think you'll be losing flavor there. Coloring added, unfortunately I can't tick the box that says natural color. ABV 40%. I think I'm going to prefer 43, 46, much more flavor in there. Anyway, let's try this. Let's see where we go. The color of the Aberfeldy 12-year-old. The color that you now can't really trust because it's not natural color. But anyway, burnished gold. So it's the darkest of the three in this mini series that I'm doing of just interesting whiskies. On the nose, Scotch single malt. Not a very pronounced nose, but you're picking up some honey, some dried fruit, vanilla, no alcohol burn because it's 40%. Some maltiness, maybe bran flakes with pieces of dried apple. Drop in the palm taste is very different compared to the other two. If you put a drop in there, rub it, and then smell what's left. For the Aberfeldy, I'm getting ground grain flour, which is quite interesting. On the palate, sláinte. A slight tingling on the tongue, which is for me indicative of a slight freshness. Other than that, sweet vanilla. I'm picking up a lot of sweet vanilla. Maltiness, soft ripe fruits, but also some dried fruits in there. Raisins. Some milk chocolate, nutty breakfast cereal, digestive biscuits, fruits, apples, oranges. So the elements of the flavor profile is telling me that we're looking here at ex-bourbon and ex-sherry cask combination in terms of the maturation. Medium finish, spiciness in the finish, And the empty glass taste, if you leave the glass after you finished for a couple of hours, you will get aromas of honey cereal. Let's see what a few drops of water. 40%, so I'm very reluctant to add water. In the previous video, Glenallachie 12, I was very reluctant to add water because it was just so tasty. But here, because of the 40%, you don't really... Sometimes it kills it, sometimes it releases more flavor. You've got to experiment to find out. A little bit dusty. Banana. Sweet banana and vanilla on the nose. And on the palate, sweet, fruity with warm, spicy finish. For me personally, in summary, this a very smooth, easy drinking dram. That'll be my summary. I had to buy this in the UK because, again, cannot find this in South Africa, not readily anyway, for around £30. And in this series I'm doing tempura chicken for the flavor companion for the pairing, and I'm just changing the sauce, the drizzle, to make it fit the single malt that I'm pairing this with. In this case I have chosen, with the tempura chicken, I have chosen sweet and sour, but it is a very mild, mellow sweet and sour sauce, because anything stronger will not blend and just pair well with this smooth, mellow single malt. So that's why I'm choosing this particular. Let me just take another piece there. Let's take this one. Taking this one, I'm giving it a good... There you go. Tempura chicken. Oh, it's just delicious with all the different sauces. Almost oriental. It is good, but it is just so mellow. It is just so... I'm looking for a bit more of a richness and a more of a complexity. But other than that, quite a good pairing. I wouldn't give it such high marks. I would say maybe reaching for 4 out of 5 in terms of a pairing. But a good, easy drinking, mellow, smooth dram for everyday drinking. Absolutely no problem with that. So very interesting. In the next video, we are going to do a comparison of this whiskey and another whiskey to just see how does it compare to others. I had in mind to compare it to the Glenallachie 12, but I must say I'm going to have to find something else, because that's going to be an unfair comparison. So until the next video, slàinte.